Welcome to Charles Travels, where we explore the world's most fascinating stories and destinations. I'm your host, Charles, and today we're going to take a journey into the world of food security and the impact of climate change on our global crop production. As we travel through the countryside, we often see vast fields of wheat, rice, and maize. But have you ever stopped to think about the tiny creatures that can make or break these crops? I'm talking about insects like aphids, planthopers, stem borers, caterpillars, and locusts. These pests are thriving in our warmer world, and their impact on global food security is staggering. According to a recent study published in Nature Review's Earth and Environment, the losses to pests for key global crops like wheat, rice, and maize are expected to increase by about 46%, 19%, and 31% respectively when global heating reaches 2°C. That's a significant blow to our food supplies, especially considering the pests and diseases already destroy around 40% of global crop production. As we delve deeper into this story, we find ourselves in the fields of Europe and the US, where temperate climates are providing the perfect conditions for these pests to flourish. The warming temperatures are allowing them to develop faster, produce more generations each year, and attack crops for longer periods. It's a vicious cycle that's being accelerated by our global trade networks and the destruction of natural habitats. But there is hope on the horizon. Scientists like Prof. Dan Beber from the University of Exeter are advocating for a more resilient system to feed everyone. They're suggesting that we need to diversify our crops, restore natural habitats to boost the numbers of parasitic wasps and other natural pest predators, and use environmentally friendly pest protection methods. As we travel through the world of food security, we'll be exploring more stories like this, meeting the people who are working tirelessly to protect our crops, and discovering innovative solutions to the challenges we face. From traditional farming systems in Japan to cutting-edge technology that uses artificial intelligence to predict infestations, we'll be taking a closer look at the fascinating world of food production. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles. As we continue our journey through the stories that shape our world, we find ourselves in Ireland, where a series of events has left many questioning the systems in place for identifying the deceased and supporting their families. In a case that has been described as baffling, the body of James O'Neill, a man from Belfast, was found in Dublin's Phoenix Park on November 17, 2023. What's striking about this story is not just the discovery of his body in a wooded area of the park, but the fact that, despite having 9 forms of identification in his pocket, Mr. O'Neill remained unidentified for almost 13 months. The investigation into how this happened is ongoing, with FIOSRU, the Office of the Police Ombudsman, looking into the matter. It's been revealed that a Garda who attended the scene found a CV bearing Mr. O'Neill's name in a backpack near his body. However, the addresses and companies listed on the CV had no record of him, leading to his identity being discounted at the time. It wasn't until a forensic anthropologist examined Mr. Shu O'Neill's clothing nearly a year later, in December 2024, that his true identity was finally confirmed through documents found in an inner pocket. This oversight has been acknowledged by the Dublin District Coroner, Dr. Myra Cullinane, who apologized for the undue delay and distress caused to Mr. Chuauer Squells. O'Neill's family. The family, including parents, Anne and Paul O'Neill, have made a complaint about the handling of their son's case, expressing confusion over why he remained unidentified for so long, and why there was no public appeal issued by the Garda to help identify him sooner. This story raises important questions about the processes in place for identifying the deceased and how they can sometimes fail. It also highlights the importance of thorough investigation and communication with families during what is already a difficult time. As we reflect on Mr. Bryce O'Neill's story, we're reminded of the human aspect behind every statistic and news headline. The impact on families and communities when systems fail can be profound, leading to prolonged uncertainty and grief. Welcome back to Charles Travels, dear listeners. As we close out today's journey, I want to take you to a place that's both familiar and yet utterly foreign, a land of vast beauty where the rhythms of nature still dominate the landscape. I'm talking about the northeastern state of Assam in India, where a tragic incident recently unfolded. In the early hours of Saturday, a high-speed passenger train, the Rajdhani Express, collided with a herd of wild Asiatic elephants crossing the tracks. The impact was devastating, resulting in the loss of 7 magnificent creatures, with a calf injured in the process. The train driver had spotted the herd and applied the emergency brakes, but unfortunately, it was too late to avoid the collision. As I reflect on this incident, I'm reminded of the delicate balance between human progress and the natural world. Assam is home to an estimated 7,000 wild Asiatic elephants, one of the highest concentrations of these majestic animals in India. And yet, as we continue to expand our infrastructure and urbanize, we're increasingly encroaching upon their habitats. The accident site, a forested area around 125 kilometers southeast of Assam's capital city of Guwahati, is a testament to the beauty and wonder of the natural world. It's a place where elephants roam free, where the sounds of the jungle still dominate the airwaves, and where the rhythms of nature remain untouched. As we ponder this tragedy, let's not forget the importance of preserving our natural heritage. The loss of these 7 elephants is a stark reminder of the need for sustainable coexistence between humans and wildlife. It's a call to action, urging us to be more mindful of our impact on the environment and to strive for a better balance between progress and preservation. As we conclude today's journey, I want to leave you with a sense of awe and respect for the natural world. Let's cherish these incredible creatures and the habitats they inhabit. Let's work towards creating a world where humans and wildlife can thrive together in harmony. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.